Hello students, today I am going to do GCE O-Level Examination 1000 Short Question Series. This is question paper 10. So we covered 9 papers so far. So this is also 1 hour paper. You get 25 questions. So how many minutes you can spend? You already know that you can try within 2 minutes. And then for last 10 minutes you can check again your answers. So each question worth 2 marks and you can give answers in the spaces provided. So make sure that you write down the answer and as well as the method, because if the answer is wrong you are not getting any single mark. But if your method is correct and the answer is wrong, at least you are getting 1 mark. So try all the questions. So the first page you get 1 to 6 and the second page 7 to 13. Third page question number 14 to 19 and the last page you get 20 to 25. So let's start question paper 10. Let's take question number 1. Select the suitable first approximation value for root 60 from the given numbers. So how can we find out root 60? So how can we find out root 60? We can find out what are the two square numbers in between. So here root 60, you can write here, what's the square number? 8 times 8, 64. So square root, that is 8 and 49 here. So that means 7 point something. So all are 7 point something. So how you find out roughly? You can use this method also. So you find difference between these two. So you get 1 and 1, 11 here. Difference between these two numbers, 5, 1, 15. So 7 and 11 over 15. So this should be here more than 0.5. So we can ignore 7.4 and 7.5 because not in the middle, because this difference is here very small, 11 and 4. So that means towards 8, in between 7.5 and 8. So these two numbers are there. So we can first check. This is not very close. So we can first check 7.7. 7.7 into 7.7. So 70 and 7. 49 plus 4, 53. So again 7, you can write 539. Answer is 2 decimal places 59.29. Now we'll take 7.8 also and see what's the value. 70 and 8. 49 plus 5, 54. 8 times 8, 64. 8 times 7, 56. 56 plus 6, you get 62. So the answer is 60.84. Now 60.84, 59.29. So what is the closest value to 60? This difference is 84. This difference is 71. So 7.7 is closer than 7.8. So the value is 7.7. So you get 2 marks to identify first the method and 1 mark for the correct answer. Question number 2. NA equals 20, NB is 15 and intersection is given. Find the value of union. What's the formula? Number of elements in the union is equal to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B minus number of elements in the intersection. So you can just substitute the values 20, 15 and minus 7. 35 minus 7, 28. So number of elements in union is 28. If you draw the Venn diagram, this is like AB, intersection is 7 and A is 20. So 20 minus 7, 13 here. NB is 15, 15 minus 7. What's 15 minus 7? 8. So 28 inside. So that's the answer. 2 marks for that. Question number 3. Which length is the longest in this triangle? So first find out the angle here. What is this angle? 80 plus 70 is 150. 180 minus 150, you get 30. So what you know about the lengths and angles? Opposite to the bigger angle is the longer side. So what's the longer side? QR. Because 80 is the highest value. So when you take a triangle, opposite to the bigger angle, you get the longer side. Opposite to the smaller angle, you get the smaller length. Reverse order is also okay, same thing. Opposite to the longest side is the highest angle. Opposite to the shortest side is the lowest angle. So longest side is QR. So 2 marks for that. Question number 4. Find the highest common factor of 12a squared b. So here 12a squared b. So what are the factors? 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. A squared, a into a and b. Those are the factors. 15ab squared, what are the factors? 3 times 5, 15, 1a and 2b's. Now highest common factor is we take the common ones. So 3 is common, 1a is common, 1b is common. So what's the highest common factor? 3ab. So 2 marks for that. Question number 5. Represent all the solutions satisfy 3x minus 4 greater than or equal to 5 on the number line. So how you do that? You have to first solve it. So take minus 4 to the other side. 3x is greater than or equal to 5 plus 4, 9. Divide by 3 both sides. You get x is greater than or equal to 3. So represent all the solutions satisfy. So x greater than or equal to 3. 3 is included. So we draw the solid circle on 3 and draw the arrow. Arrow we take towards right hand side, greater than. So greater than means this side. So you get 2 marks, 1 mark for drawing this and 1 mark for solving the linear inequality. Question number 6. Find the value of 22 over 7 into 7.5 squared minus 22 over 7 into 6.5 squared. Now can you see 22 over 7 is common? Take it out. So what's remaining? 7.5 squared minus 6.5 squared. What's the easiest way to do this? Difference between 2 squared terms. So you can add it and you can subtract the 2 values. So you get addition of 7.5 and 6.5. When you add it, you get 0, 14. So, and when you subtract, you get 1. So, we will substitute 14 and 1. So, 7 times 2, 14, 22 times 2, 44. So, 44 is the answer. So, 2 marks for this. Question number 7. OQ length is longer than. OQ is longer than OP. OQ is longer than OP. Name the longest chord in the diagram. So, there are 2 chords AB and CD. So, you have to identify which one is the longest. OQ is bigger. So, when the distance from the center is increasing, what happens? The length of the chord decreases. So, OQ is bigger means the length of CD is less than AP, because this is getting closer and closer to the center. The length becomes higher and higher. If the length passes through the center, that's the diameter, is the longest chord. So, that's what you have to know. When the length is shorter, the size of the chord is higher. So, OP length is shorter, so the AB chord is higher. So, what is the longest chord? AB is the longest chord. So, 2 marks. Question number 8. PC is the tangent to the circle and O is the center. Find the value of PCB. This angle. AB is the diameter. So, what is this angle? This is 90 degrees. Angles in a semicircle. So, we can find out this angle. What is this angle? This angle is 180 minus 90 plus 35. 125. When you subtract, you get 55. So, this angle is 55. And also, what can you say about this angle? This is the angle between tangent and the chord PB. That's equal to opposite angle, alternate segment theorem. So, this is 35. Now, you can say the exterior angle is the sum of interior angles, opposite interior angles. So, 55 is equal to 35 plus PCB angle. So, what is PCB angle? 55 minus 35. You get 20 degrees. So, that's the answer. So, 2 marks for that. Question number 9. Which is the higher speed out of 40 meters per square or 72 kilometers per hour? So, you can't compare with different units. You have to convert to the same. So, we'll take 40 and convert to kilometers per hour. So, kilometers, when you convert, you have to multiply by 18 over 5. 5 times 8, 8 times 8, 24, and 8 times 1, 8, plus 2, 10. So, 104. 8 times 8, 64, 6 remaining. 8 times 1, 8, plus 6, 14. 14 kilometers per hour. That one is 72, so that's bigger. So 40 meters per square is bigger than 72 kilometers per hour. Or you can take 72 kilometers per hour and convert to the other one. So if you take 72, you have to multiply by 5 over 18. So 18 times 4. 4 times 5, 20. So which one is bigger, 20 or 40? 40 is bigger. So that way also you get the same answer. So 2 marks for this. So did we write which one is the highest? So 40 is the highest. Question number 10. 8, 16, 32. Write down the 18th term of this geometric progression as a power of 2. So what's the first term? First term is 8. What's the ratio? This is geometric progression. 16 divided by 8. Take any term, divide by its previous term. So 2. Now you can find 18th term. So first term, r to the power 18 minus 1, 17. First term is 8. 2 to the power 17 you get. Now you have to write in terms of base 2. So 8 also you can convert. 8 is 2 to the power 3. So what you get when you have same base, different powers multiplication? You add the powers. Laws of indices. So you can add the powers. 2 to the power 3 plus 17, that's 20. So answer as power of 2. So 2 marks there. Question number 11. Center of the circle is O. Find the value of x. What's the relationship here? This is the angle subtended at the center. That's equal to 2 times the angle subtended on the circumference. So 2 times 40 is equal to x plus 30. That's the relationship. 80 equals x plus 30. So what's x? X becomes 80 minus 30. So you get 50 degrees. So 2 marks. Question number 12. A and B given two matrices. Find AB. Multiplication. First see whether you can multiply. A is 1 into 3 matrix. 1 row, 3 columns. B is 3 rows and 1 column. So these two numbers are equal. So you get 1 by 1 matrix. So we'll multiply. AB is equal to 1, 2, 3. Here 2, 3, 0. So you get 1 by 1. So first row with first column. 1 into 2, 2. Plus 2 into 3, 6. Plus 3 into 0, 0. So what's the value? 6 plus 2, 8 is the answer. 1 by 1 matrix. So you get 2 marks for that. So 2 marks for this question. Question number 13. Midpoint of AC. Midpoint of AC is P. Find the length of AB. This length. So we need to first find AC. Now look at the smaller triangle. This is PD. CD, you can find out PC using Pythagoras theorem. PC squared is equal to 5 squared minus 3 squared. So 25 minus 9, you get 16. So 16 is PC squared. So when you take the square root, that's 4. So this length is 4. If this is 4, this is also 4 because P is the midpoint of AC. Now what is AC? 8. Now we can find out AB. AB squared is equal to 6 squared plus 8 squared using Pythagoras theorem. So this is the hypotenuse now. 6 squared is 36, 8 squared is 64. You get 100. That means when you take the square root of 100, you are taking only the positive answer. That's 10 centimeters. So AB length is 10 centimeters. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 14. Center of the circle is O. If AO is parallel to PB, BP and OAP, so this is 30 here, OAP, this angle is 30 given. Find the value of AOB. You need this angle. Now look at this one, these two lines are parallel. So if this is 30, this is also 30. APB is 30 degrees because alternate angles are equal. If this is 30, what is this angle? AOB angle. Double of this one because this is the angle subtended at the center with AB arc. This is the angle subtended on the circumference. So 30 times 2, 60 degrees. So 2 marks, 1 mark for the answer, 1 mark for the method. Question number 15. Find the volume of the square base pyramid with length 10 and the perpendicular height is 33. So the perpendicular height is 33. So what's the formula? Can you remember now? So you have to think about a cuboid. And what's the volume of the cuboid? Length into width into height. So length into width is area of the base into height. So same as that, if you have a point here on top of the surface, so when there's a point on top of the surface, you get the pyramid. This is how you get the pyramid. So that means you get related to the base area. So what's the area of the pyramid? Base area. So 1/3 into base area into height. That's the formula for the volume of the pyramid, because volume of the cuboid is base area into height. Here you have to multiply by 1/3. So this is the pyramid. Volume of the pyramid. So you can use that formula. So what's the volume? 1/3. Base area is 10 times 10 and the height is 33. So 33 times 3, here 11. So 1100, 1100 cubic centimeters is the volume. So what's the other one? You need to remember the cylinder and the cone. So if this is a cylinder, what's the volume of the cone? You have to take any point on this surface, and when you connect this one and this one, you get the volume of the cone. So pi r squared, h is the volume of the cylinder. 1/3 of pi r squared h is the volume of the cone. 1/3 pi r squared h. So, this is the cylinder. So, 1/3 of a cylinder volume is volume of cone. So, remember that because maybe you need that. So, 2 marks for this. So, you have given a linear equation and you are asked to solve. X plus 1 over 3 plus x over 2 equals 2. What's the lowest common multiple of 3 and 2? That's 6. Convert to 6, you have to multiply this by 2 and this by 3. So, multiply 2x plus 2 plus 3x is equal to 2 times 6, that's 12. 2x and 3x becomes 5x. So, take 2 to the other side, 5x equals 12 minus 2, that's 10. So, when you divide by 5, x equals 2. So, that's the solution. You get 2 marks for answer and the method. Question number 17. Write down the equation of AB in terms of A and B. What's the easiest way to do? If you know these coordinates, x over this coordinate, that's minus b, plus y over this coordinate is equal to 1. That formula, it works for any straight line if you know the 2 coordinates here. So, multiplied by A that's y, this becomes A. So, make y as a subject. So, you can take it to the other side, A over bx plus A. So, that's the equation of the line. If you are not using that, you can use the coordinates of the 2 points. So, this is minus b0, this is 0, A. Find the gradient, difference between y coordinates over difference between 2 coordinates. So, A minus 0 over 0 minus minus b. So, what you get? A over plus b. So, that's the gradient. The y-intercept is A. So, what's the equation? A over bx plus A. So, you can use any method. So, 2 marks for that. Finding the gradient 1 mark, finding the y-intercept 1 mark. Question number 18. In a quadrilateral, one pair of opposite sides are parallel. It says one pair of opposite sides are parallel. What is the other property should satisfy for a quadrilateral to be a parallelogram? So, we know one pair of opposite sides equal and parallel, then it's a parallelogram. Now it says it's parallel, so opposite sides should be equal. So, what's the other property? Opposite sides are equal as well. Then that becomes a parallelogram. So, that's the property. So, you get 2 marks for that. Question number 19, you have given 2 equations and asking to find the value of x. X plus 1 over y is 7. That's your first equation. X minus 1 over y is 3. Second equation. You need to find x, so you have to get rid of y. Opposite sign, same coefficient, you can add the two equations, 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 becomes 2x is equal to 7 plus 3, 10. Divide both sides by 2. You get x equals 5. So that's the value of x. So 2 marks. 1 mark for the answer and 1 mark for the method. Question number 20. What are the lengths of AC to satisfy the triangle ABC as an isosceles triangle? Isosceles triangle. So isosceles triangle means two sides are equal. So AC can be 8 centimeters, then these two lengths are equal. Or AC can be 7 centimeters, then these two lengths are equal. So 2 marks. 1 mark and 1 mark here. Question number 21. If p equals this, find the value of p plus 2x and p minus 2x. So I need to explain something. There's a short way of doing that. If AB is 4 to 3, 4 over 3, if you want A minus B over A plus B, what you do? A is that this answer minus B. So we take minus 3. A is 4 and plus B means plus 3. So that ratio, it works. 4 minus 3 is 1, 4 plus 3, 7. So it's equal to 1 over 7. So using that method, you can easily do this one. P equals this. You need p plus 2x and p minus 2x. So we'll first take p. So 2x is there, so I can write 2x and 2y instead of 4xy. X plus y there. So I am taking 2x down. P over 2x. 2y over x plus y. Now this is like we have p here in the numerator and 2x in the denominator. Now in the numerator I need plus 2x. So what I can do, p plus 2x becomes p is 2y plus 2x. So 2x means down. So you are adding x plus y. Down we have p minus 2x. P is 2y. So p minus 2x is what? You can write p is 2y minus x plus y there. So when you simplify, you get the answer. So 2y and y, 3y plus x over 2y and minus y, y minus x. So this is the easiest way to do that. If you can't do that way, so you have to do p, you take that, plug it here, plug it there, find the lowest common multiple, simplify, finally you get this answer. So try to, do this way. That's the easiest way to do. If there's a ratio a to b, if something a minus b, you subtract these two. A plus b, you add these two. So the ratios are the same. So use this method. It's easy. So 2 marks for that. Question number 22. Center is O in the inscribed circle of ABCD quadrilateral. Find the perimeter of the quadrilateral ABCD. If PQRS are the tangent points, AB is 16 and CD 12. So we need to find out the perimeter. What's the perimeter of quadrilateral? We have AB, we have CD, and we need BC. BC I can write BP plus PC. And I want to write AD as AR plus RD. Now, what can you say about this? AB is okay, CD is okay. BP is same as BS because tangents are equal from outside point to the same circle. Then PC I can write as CQ. This length is equal to this one. AR I can write as AS. I'll put another side. RD I can write as QD. Now, AB and CD is there. BS and SA or AS. What's the length? BA. CQ and QD is CD. Now, you are getting same as AB and CD from that. So, double of AB and CD. So, 2 times 16 plus 12, that's 28 times 2 is the answer. 2 times 8, 16, 1 remaining. 2 times 2, 4 plus 1, 5 centimeters. So, 56 centimeters is the perimeter of the ABCD quadrilateral. So, you get 2 marks for this. So, you don't need to write it. So, basically what happens if they all are tangents, you can get the same lengths in the other 2 sides. So, you can multiply by 2. So, 2 marks given. So, let's do the next one. 1 A over B, A squared, B squared, all are geometric terms in the geometric progression. You are asked to find out the 10th term and show that it's given 10th term and you are asked to find A and B. First term is 1 and then what's the ratio? Common ratio is A over B. This divided by 1 is same, A over B. So, what's T10? 10th term, A r to the power 9. A is 1, r is A over B to the power 9. So, that's given as 2 to the power 18 over 3 to the power 9. So, power 9 is there. If I can write as power 9, so A over B to the power 9, and this one I can take 2 to the power 2. That's 4. Then this one becomes 9. 9 times 2, 18. And this is also 9. Now, can you see I can write power 9 for 4 over 3. 2 to the power 2 is 4. Now, you can compare these two. So, A equals 4. What's B value? B becomes 3. When you compare the coefficients here, A to B ratio is 4 to 3. So, A equals 3, A equals 4, B equals 3. So, 2 marks for that. Question number 24. Find the equation of straight line parallel to 2y minus 4x plus 3 equals 0 and passes through the point 0, 7. So, 0, 7 means straight away you get the C value is 7. So, how we find out the gradient, you make y as the subject. Take all the other terms to the other side. 4x minus 3 divide by 2, you get 2x minus 3 over 2. So the line is parallel to this one. So parallel means you get the same gradient. So m becomes same gradient means 2. C equals 7. So what's the equation of the line? Y equals 2x plus 7. So you get this equation. So you get 2 marks for identifying correct gradient and y-intercept. Last question in this paper, question number 25. A fair coin and a die are flipped at once. Find the probability of getting a prime number from the die and heads from the coin by considering the given sample space diagram. So when it comes to die, 1 to 6, and when it comes to coin, you get head and tail. So these are the possibilities. So you get 12 possibilities. What are the outcomes? Now you need probability of getting prime number and heads. So what are the outcomes that are possible? Heads and prime numbers. 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, and 5 is a prime number. So 3 possibilities you can take for heads. So what's the probability? 3 over altogether 12. So when you simplify, you get 1 over 4. So 2 marks for that. So this is the last question in paper 10. So first try all 25 questions without looking at my video, and then after you finish, you can watch my videos to check your answers. So we did 25 questions and altogether 50 marks for this paper.